Hello, and welcome to today's video. On day number 11, we attempted to get 30%, and we fell a little bit short of our goal, sadly. So we're gonna have to readjust the amount we're gonna do daily. 15% a day just takes a lot of time. It's about like 8 hours and non-stop grind, and it's been really tiring. So we're gonna readjust, and we're gonna go back to like 10. If we can manage to overdo 10, because we get good events, then we'll go ahead and do more. With that said, day 11 was incredible in terms of RNG, and I'll just let the video speak for itself, I guess. So with that said, let's pull the video and see how we did on day 11. So our first real thing was during a Geats event. We got a Herald of Zakarum. Sadly, rolled 1 to combat skills, so not really worth anything. And we just ended up tossing it aside, or I guess selling it to Larzik. Another Rainbow Facet, because a Rainbow Facet a day keeps the Bat Chatters at bay. And I think I predicted a 5-4 poison for this one. And I mean, I was close, right? This is close enough. With 5/5 poison, it's a very nice find. Slightly later, we also get a puzzle box, which is, I mean, it's always nice to get more. I like liberally boxing my items before slamming them, so that kind of helps. During another Geats event, we end up purchasing a War Travelers. They roll pretty solid with 46 MF. We go ahead and slam them. They get FHR, which in my opinion is a solid slam. We also attempt to get a Doombringer, but we get a Cloud. And I've tried to buy so many of those and gotten the Cloud Sword that I just got tired of buying Doombringers at this point. A pair of Gores drops around in the same map. We go to slam it for 4 PDR, and it's a 19 DS Gore Rider, and I believe this is an incredibly valuable one. So already the day starts with a lot of value added to our pool. Slightly later, we get a Baroon in the next map. I know between like the Gores, the 5/5 poison, the puzzle box, I was already thinking, damn, we made like enough runes to last the whole day. But in the same map, we also end up dropping a Vex rune. We ended up dropping a bunch of uniques in this map too, so a crazy map, map 6 for the day. Yeah, it's truly been pretty crazy one. Go ahead and drop a Martyrdom over here right before the Goblin event, and it rolls free skill, so we go ahead and slam it, and sadly it breaks. You are looking for free sockets on Martyrdom, generally speaking. Several maps later, we get a Zara Sanctum. I was hoping for an Imperial so I can run it for EXP, but you know, it is what it is. In the same map, we also get a unique ring. This time it's a Ravenfrost. We also had a Mirage that I guess I forgot to slam. The ring breaks, and the Mirage gets attack speed, 38 attack speed. Sadly not too interesting for a Whispering Mirage. At least not in my opinion. In the next map, we hopped into an Ashen Plains. We got Legendary Mullet. Rolls -15 even though it has low ED, but it breaks anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. And now for the highlight of the day, we have dropped a Lilith's Mirror. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video. Yeah, I was absolutely shocked. For the record, I've been dropping one of those every single season. I was already coming to think that this season I'm gonna break my streak. Ever since I joined in season 7, I dropped one, my first one in River of Blood. Not River of Blood, sorry, no, River of Flames. And yeah, now I've been dropping one every single season. Last season we got a Mirror and a Vial the same week with our Fire Druid, and this season we finally managed to get one. So I can safely say we have kept the streak going, and this was such an incredible moment. I was stun locked for about a minute, I think, where I was just sitting there. This footage is like sped up. Like this is not even real time, and yeah, I just didn't know. I didn't know what to say. I was just absolutely shocked. So yeah, I guess we had our moment. We dropped the mirror, and I was ready to call it a day in terms of drops. And like everything I would have gotten from this point onwards, I could break, and it wouldn't matter at all. Speaking of getting bricks and bad drops, this Guide event was a complete failure, which is fine. Again, same map as the mirror, so again, we're not complaining at all. We got enough karma for like a couple of weeks at least. Next Guide event, and it wasn't too exciting, so I just decided to skip it. And later on in a cow map that we got from a Horizon event, I believe, we drop a unique ring. It's a BK skill ring. As if what we got this day is not enough. So we go ahead to slam our BK. I believe that I called attack rating on this one. And we go ahead and slam dexterity. And dexterity technically gives attack rating, so it's kind of correct, in my opinion. Heat event gives us a ghoul hides. We go ahead and break them. Again, there's no complaints. Remember, once you drop like an item like that, you just let things roll. Senpai has a plan for all of us. A Lesser Hydra Ormus drops. Remember that for Lesser Hydra and Hydra, you don't want to run Ormus ever, because it recasts your Hydras at a lower level. String of Ears drops, rolls 15 PDR, which is pretty nice. Sadly, it breaks, but again, that's okay. Horizon decides to drop us a Lidless Wall, rolls 1 skill, so it goes back on the ground. Per Drax drops. Pretty low roll on the life after each kill, so looking to get IAS on it. Rolls regen mana. Another unique ring, this time a Dwarf Star. We're looking for PDR and life slams on the Dwarf Stars. Sadly, this one broke. And a nice Demon Machine drops. We slam it for 5 sockets, which normally is okay, but this late into the season, it's not good enough for most people to buy. We already have like a better one sitting in the stash, and nobody really wanted it. So I decided to put it back on the ground. A unique amulet drops, and this time it's an Atma Scarab. You go ahead and slam it, and it does survive with 6 dexterity, which is okay, just not quite the GG. Our third martyrdom for the day drops in the market. And I don't know why, but I think I've broken so many of those this season. I don't think almost any of the martyrdoms I dropped this season have survived, so I was really hoping to just hit one that doesn't brick. I don't really care what slam it gets, because like they don't sell for that much anyway. We go ahead to slam this one, and yet again we get a brick on the martyrdom. But I guess we've been using them as martyrs for RNG boosting. Griffin drops. We go ahead and blind slam it. We get FHR, which I don't think is a bad slam necessarily, since Lightning Storks really struggle with FHR normally. And overall it rolled pretty well, 15 to skill damage on my 17 to resistance. So I was pretty happy with that. In map 31, we drop Sirun, joining the Baron the Vex for a total of 5 Hirons that day. And later in map number 32, we get a Chamarine 2, putting us up to about 7 high runes, or 7.5 if you count the ghouls and the is and the mouths that we dropped as well. And yeah, overall making it a really nice day, both for runes and for items. You got Rising Sun that slams for fire resistance, which I believe was one of our last drops during that day. We get a Humongous that's ethereal. We're gonna head and slam it and roll 6 sockets, and Humongous is actually one of the better mapping tools for shapeshifters because of the increased splash radius. I think on Bear it really works nicely. So actually I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a really cool find. I don't know if I'll keep it to myself or if I'll sell it, but it's a really nice find. The event sells us a Dwarf Star, but sadly rolls 4% to absorb, so I don't even bother slamming it. Another Geet event sells us an amulet, this time a Mime-Oak, so it goes back. After getting the Cloud Sword several times, I decided not to try for the Doombringer. And a pair of Drax drops yet again. I believe we'll go ahead and blind slam it. And these Drax will not make it. Slam them F, which is a nice slam for the Drax. But yeah, that was it for the day. We found all sorts of other stuff. Of course, I didn't include everything just because the day was so stacked. And initially, I put my mirror in here. This is like all the maps that we've used. And of course, we'll make more and use more as we go. I'm trying to catch up the 30 before we start our official stream for the grind. But the goal for day number 12 will be to reach 40%. Let me answer them. And you might wonder, what did I do with the mirror? So it just so happens that right before I start recording this, a friend called Alza, they were here a little bit before. That's their name. So it's like right before I started recording, they hopped on the game and they actually got a hold of our new amulet. So I ended up mirroring it with a self-found mirror. And this is the amulet that I decided to mirror. It's a +4 to Shadow Disciplines effectively and 20 FCR, so kind of like our amulet, but instead of like CBF, it has 1 more to plus skills. And the reason why that is so cool is because that means I can put a Chamarine in my helmet, which I mean I'm just using for MF right now, and will end up giving us 1 more plus skill overall, which I think that's really cool. Giving us like higher damage. So overall, I'm really happy with this. We managed to get like another upgrade for our character right before the end. And yeah, and I'll carry it with a lot of pride. Self-found mirrored item is always really cool. And yeah, that's about it. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you in the next stream or in the next video, wherever it is. Have a good whatever you're having. And till the next time, bye.